to the channel. Thanks for joining me. So we're here in Budapest. Been walking around a little bit over the last day and pretty impressed by this city thus far. But we're going to start this video out with a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is the Budapest Parliament building. The architect that built this was actually inspired by the Houses of Parliament in London, England, which you can tell when you kind of look at it. They started construction in 1885. It was completed in 1902. Sadly, the architect that designed it went blind during the construction phase, and even worse, 5 weeks before it was inaugurated, he passed away, so he never ever got to be acknowledged for the completion of this incredible building. It's 4 stories tall and 96 meters, and as you can tell from the travel day video, 96 meters kind of is important. It references with the founding of Hungary, which was in 896, and the 96 doesn't just stop at the height of the building. Inside of the building, there's also 96 stairs that lead up to the Dome Hall. So yeah, the number 96 is synonymous with many things around Budapest. It has a total of 691 rooms, and if you can believe this, it actually has a 3-kilometer red carpet inside, which is pretty incredible. Sees about 700,000 visitors each year, and today that's going to be us. So let's go check this building out and see if we can get inside and check out the inside as well. Well, that was the Budapest Parliament building. I hope you guys enjoyed our little stroll around there. The sun has broken through, so I'm kind of going blind out here. Definitely not the cheapest place to go visit, but as I said, well worth it. I think it's pretty spectacular in there. I'm not sure how well the cameras picked up everything that I shot in there, but yeah, in person, it's stunning. So yeah, come down here and see it if you're ever in Budapest. Now we're going to go for a little walk along the river and check out a very unique memorial called the Shoes on the Danube. It may not sound too special, but trust me, it's a pretty important one. It was created in 2005, and it's 60 pairs of cast iron shoes mounted to the river wall. What it's there to memorialize? Well, during the Second World War, there's approximately 20,000 Jews that were shot and dumped into the river to let their bodies flow away right behind me. And you might be wondering what that has to do with shoes. Well, the disgusting part is they had them remove their shoes before that they shot them, because shoes during the Second World War were valuable. They could sell them and make money. Yeah, let's go take a look. Memorials like that one kind of touch a nerve with me. Actually, anything to do with the Second World War, I've always had a strange connection to. Over the years, I've been fortunate enough to sit down and talk with many people from the Second World War that lived through it and listen to their stories. One of the most interesting things that I've found about those people is they never ever want to be called heroes. If you ever ask them, they usually just say, hey, I was just doing my job, because it took everybody to do their job, not just the guys on the front lines or the people in the air, but also the people back home. It took everybody to make it successful. And I asked a gentleman once, and I'll never forget his response, what it felt like the day that they won. And he said, we never did win. He goes, sure, we declared victory, but when there's that much pain, that much suffering on all sides, there's no such thing as winning. It's just surviving. And I'll never forget it. Heading over to our next World UNESCO site. It is St Stephens Basilica, even though it's actually not technically a basilica because its floor plan is a Greek cross. It was built in the middle, started building in the middle of the 1800s. Didn't actually get completed until the early 1900s, over 40 years. The reason for that was that unfortunately the dome completely collapsed during the construction of it, and they kind of had to start from scratch. So yeah, it took about twice as long as it should have. It's the largest church here in Hungary. It holds about 8,500 people, and from what I'm told, it's got a pretty beautiful interior. It also has a rooftop terrace with a 360-degree panoramic view of the city. So yeah, kind of looking forward to going to see both of that. So yeah, let's go. Well, that was St Stephens Basilica. Yeah, pretty stunning church, all things considered. The terrace at the top with the 360-degree view is pretty impressive as well. What's not impressive are the spiraling staircases that you have to climb to get up there. I don't want to know how many stairs I climbed. It is a lot. And also the other thing is 8,500 people. I don't know. Be pretty jam-packed in there with 8,500 people being in there. But anyways, we are heading off to our last stop of the day, also a World UNESCO Heritage Site, but one a little bit different. One that reminds me of a place we visited in London. But yeah, let's get going. Well, we're here. We're going to go check out the Great Market Hall. It is known as one of the largest market halls here in Budapest and also one of the most recognized in Europe. It covers everything from fresh produce to meats and vegetables to souvenirs to materials. Everything pretty much is in there. It's over 10,000 square meters of shopping space. It was actually destroyed in World War II, and then it went kind of derelict for a long period of time until 1991, when the restoration begun, and then it was reopened in 1997, and it is also now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So let's go in and check it out. Well, that was the Great Marketplace. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of stalls, but a lot of people also selling a lot of the same stuff. So not overly interesting in my opinion, but definitely worth checking out. It's a cool space, and the roof on the outside is really cool. that's where we're going to leave it here for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you do like these videos, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.